Hey, Jeremiah, Steps Pressure Washing and More. We're out here in beautiful Benson, North Carolina today, and we only got one project, so we're going to go ahead and get that knocked out early so we can go ahead and get to doing some stuff we want to do today. I'm going to take you for a quick walk around this house, and we'll see what we got going on. Alright, so we're going to be doing a quick walk around, just doing a little bit of documenting everything we've got on this house. This is the north side. It's very green. This algae is going to come right off. We use our 1% mix, and this is just going to melt right away. This is a older home, probably I'd say maybe 25 years. There was a builder in the area that built this style of home, and they built them everywhere here. I mean, this whole area is just full of, yeah, right there, you got a little oxidation here on the front. I was expecting that. I mean, with the age, gonna get some oxidation here on the sunny side. All right, but yes, there was a builder who just built these things like it was going out of style, just one next to each other, slight modifications on each one, but it definitely feels like a house I've cleaned before. Again, we're not too far from my house, so the whole area around here is pretty much filled with this style home. Going around here to the side, this is the southern side, so I'm assuming we've got more oxidation. I'm going to use a clean glove. Yep, more oxidation here on the southern side. Recently had one of our customers, we've been there to their house a few times, and they just noticed some oxidation on their southern side of the house, and they weren't very happy about it. I will definitely say I'm glad that I did a video walk around before, just because I can at least prove that the oxidation was there. I mean, they didn't try and call me out or anything, but it was just definitely got my nerves going, because I didn't want to be responsible on that, because I wasn't. It's just kind of, oxidation's a thing that happens. And speaking of things that happen, look like some damage right up here and discoloration of the siding. Coming down from there, I'm not sure, maybe there was a enclosed porch here, would be my guess. And that was where it was installed. A lot of grime, a lot of buildup on these gutters. And right up here, they even have a chimney. This one's kind of new for me with this style of house. I don't know if you can see with that sun in the background, but there's a lot of mildew built up. Alright. We went ahead and taped up the door locks, front and back, just to make sure we're not getting any corrosion in there. Alright, and that's going to do it for my walk around. I'm going to go ahead and get this cranked up. I've already got my hoses pulled, sunscreen on, and I'm already sweating. So let's go ahead and get this thing washed so we can get out of here. Alright, I got to do a time lapse here on the north side so y'all can watch this algae melt off. Alrighty, so we are on the back end of the house now. Running right along through. For those of you just tuning into our channel, we are downstreaming a 1% mix onto the house. That is diluted from a 12.5% that we buy from our local pressure washing store. And this job we actually got from Yard Signs, which is where about 90% of our jobs come from nowadays. And we have not put out any yard signs since April. I'm starting to notice as I'm driving around they're getting fewer and fewer. I think there's more companies out doing the weekly mow, and they're just picking up yard signs a lot more now than they used to. Same thing with residents. It's somebody who owns that property that I put a yard sign at. I think they're just at the point now where they're just taking down those yard signs. So here in the next couple weeks, I think we're going to be doing some more sign placement. We have definitely slowed down a lot, but that is purposeful. It is very hot, so we're trying to get a couple jobs squeezed into the morning and then get home and in the pool before it gets too hot. I will also add, tomorrow I have a gutter job. I got a couple of gutters to do tomorrow, and it is one of them. He insisted we come at 2, so we're going to be working gutters during 100 plus heat index, and I'm hoping that's going to be a quick job. It's a house I've been to a few times, so I've done his driveway, I've done his house, and he's ready for his gutters to get cleaned out. But he wants me to come a little later in the day, so I'm going to make that exception for a returning customer. And I'm feeling nice today. Let's go ahead and get that storage bin. Took me all of 8 seconds, maybe less. I don't know. I wasn't watching the timer. The gutters on the front of the house came out really well. Definitely lots of tiger striping, but I was expecting that. Just kind of the condition that they were in and their age. They're not going to come out perfectly. And as well, this isn't a huge job. I really doubt that they're going to want to spend almost twice to do their gutter brightening of what they paid to wash their whole house. And that's about what I'd be at. They've got a lot of gutters in a smaller house. We do $1 per foot on that gutter brightening. There's a lot of gutter feet here. Moving right along. We are running 4 gallons a minute today. That is our, not today, just in general, that's what we run. We run 4 gallons a minute. And we're using our 4 gallon per minute M5 downstream nozzle. and that is our soaper tip. And we're using the 4 gallon per minute X-Jet as our rinsing nozzle. And that is my standard daily wash team. You can see here. I've got them on a 3 nozzle J-rod holder. And there's no digging out of the pocket, no losing my nozzles. I do keep a sharpshooter in the truck. This house is not going to need that. One good and bad thing about the summertime here in the Raleigh area is we don't have much wind. And it is just very stale, hot air with no reprieve from a nice cool breeze. Don't you worry, as soon as wintertime comes, we'll have a 20 to 30 every day, mile per hour wind that is. And we'll get some good trick shots with that sharpshooter. Alrighty, so we are all done on our one house for the day. We can get around here to the north side. Nice and clean. Bye-bye algae. Coming around to the front, it is still drying, but the whites are definitely popping better than they were before. And you can see that the gutters aren't as dirty, but definitely still some oxidation up there. Nice white banisters, front porch. We're still soaking wet. I just finished. This was the side that I finished last. I always try and end as close to the trailer as I can, so now the hoses will just roll right up. And there's a lot of money to be had in pressure washing, but not in the summer slump. So I try and take advantage of those days as much as I can, so that I can have a personal life, get that work-life balance, and, you know, still make a little money, but I'm not gonna go crazy on it. I've got enough work to keep the bills paid, and we had a good enough spring to not worry about losing the business in the meantime. Fall's coming. We just gotta get through the dog days first. Alright, well that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'm going to roll up these hoses and head out and do some fun stuff. You guys be safe out there.